Welcome to another episode. Gosh, you I get so psyched every time I get on television. As you know, maybe the last two episodes made, I've been kind of really excited, all charged up. And as you know, every episode I kind of get charged up as well. The last episode when I kind of talked about was there were things out there that millions and millions and millions of Americans are not aware of at all. And things that we go daily lives that we don't think about, we just, no big deals. But this episode, I want to raise awareness. Let me tell you, one of the biggest awareness I want to raise is today, literally talking about when you're working for a company and 70% of you out there working for a company has company provided what's called a benefit. And that benefit informs of several things. Maybe a 401k, maybe health insurance, and maybe life insurance. The last time I touched base on the health insurance, but this time I want to focus on the life insurance. This is what the tip I get. Oh, you know what? My company pays for it. I get it free. It's so cheap. It's okay that you get base salary for free. That's how usually it does, okay? And what happens is the next thing is that, they would offer you, when you work for an employee, oh, you know what? You can get $300,000 of life insurance for like $20 a month, $20 a paycheck. So don't you think, gosh, $400,000 for $20? That's pretty good, right? And of course, everybody said, $20, less than 50 cents a day. Why not? For my cover of my family. Sounds like a good idea, right? I thought so too. But here's what they're not aware of. $20 a paycheck. If you get paid twice a month, it is not $20. It is now $40. And here's another thing. Let me tell you, guy. In a corporation, if they provide life insurance there, did you know that every single year it is an automatic rate increased on that plan? So next year, you look at it. Actually, you don't. You never look at it. Because I know you got to look at your paycheck. I know that. Because it's so small amount. So it raised up $10. So it's not $20, it is now $30. And you're saying, you don't pay attention, you get minuscule, even with that, $1, no big deal. So now you're going up to $60, right? To paycheck. And then it does this every single year. It goes up every single year. Well, next thing you know, I'm talking to someone that happened to say to me, Shirley Lou, I pay $50 at age 55 for a $400,000 policy. To him, $50, no big deal. It's kicking the bucket and the wife and the kids are covered. Except they forgot a couple of things. They forgot that he's probably not going to work there forever. They forgot that the fact that he's probably going to retire. They forgot that the fact that he could change jobs. They forgot the fact that things could happen. They forgot the fact that his health could change. There are all these things they forgot. Oh, they forgot that he could hurt and get sick and all these things. Until that 55-year-old, I met him again. This time, he said, I've retired. I no longer work, and I would love to talk to you, Shirley, about that policy that you wanted to talk to me about 10 years ago. Remember when it was around a couple $100 and I thought it was just outrageous? Today, remember the $400,000 that I told you that I was paying $50? They just increased it to $500 a month. So if I want a temporary term insurance at my age, it's $500 a month. Now, how many retirees are going to say that they could afford that, guys? So you know what he did? Did the next best thing. Drop it. So he drops it. He's got a beautiful young wife. She works kind of part-time, but they have 3 kids. Has a mortgage, has all these debts. And the house still hadn't been paid off because, I don't know, throughout his lifetime, every time They're hopefully equity in the house. They just decided, let's refi. So now the mortgage is still going on and all this. He's getting older and there's no life coverage at all. Did I tell you there's no life coverage at all and there's no legacy at all? Now, let's talk about parents, right? So his wife's thinking, oh my God, so something happened to you. Literally, we have no coverage to pay for the mortgage. So what's his response? Oh, you know what? Remember that 401k I had? Well, I got that 401k. You could have my 401k if I die. So now let's talk about the 401k. The wife goes, I could? So that $200,000 401k you have, that means you're not going to touch that money at all. You're going to leave it all to me so I can pay for the house? No. You can have what's left of it if I die that I haven't used. Oh. So I guess we do need to use the money when you retire from that 401k. Even if he doesn't want to, guys, he has no choice. Requirement minimum distribution from the IRS, it's coming. You have to take the money out, depends on your age, 72, 73, depends on where you fall on your birthday, 72 and a half, 73. So let me get straight. Okay, so the man's going to go into take his money out of his 401k, start liquidating to live off of that money. And that's under couple condition. I don't know. Have you guys looked at your 401k lately? How's it doing today? Has it lost any money at all within the past 90 days from the time that Shirley Lou's speaking to you right now on TV? Did you lose 1 penny within the last 90 days? If you didn't, could you lose in the future? Or is there a guarantee that you can say to me right now, from this day forward, my 401k will never lose 1 penny until the day I die? If you can tell me that, I'd like to join you. But guess what, guys? If you do tell me that, what if I told you that some of those of you make that comment is because you already met me? Because you already met me, that there is an account out there that you can take your money, retirement money, that you never lose a penny from this day forward until the day you die. But that's where not most of you are operating. Most of you are still operating in the very old traditional way, where if the stock market loses money, you could lose. Look, this is May. I'm talking to you. The uncertainty right now, economic condition between now and the next couple of years is out there. I can't make any promises, and no one can. No one can tell you. They can try to paint a rosy picture, and so can I. But can I guarantee that? No. I can only tell you I can hope for the best and pray for the worst. But what if? What if I can give you the best and pray for the worst, and even the worst comes, you still be okay? Is that something that don't you want to know when it comes to your family matters, your family finances, and the kind of things you do? Let's say, okay, I'm talking about this, that I'm predicting the market's going to fall in the future, it could lose its money and all that. And if I'm wrong, if I am totally wrong telling you this on television, that I predict that the market could also go down in the future and it doesn't, and it makes money, then guess what? I'm still right. You know why I'm still right? It's because the kind of things for those people who have followed me, who have listened to me, who have heard me, where I speak on platform across the country right now, and across the globe, across the TV, across podcasts, across radio, across magazine, across every publication, social media, and working with congressmen and senate and working with mayor, that there is such a thing that you can make money in the market and don't lose. I get it if you want to play with the highest risk because you want your money to grow, right? Okay, so what? What if there are accounts out there that you can grow with as high as the market that you want, but there are no loss? Did you guys know that that exists today? I don't know how many of you guys out there in the audience have even followed me and watching the kind of things that I've said. And I know some of you guys said, okay, you know, it's too good to be true. It's really sound like a scam or maybe but this, and that, here and there. Look, guys, when you're sitting across someone talking to you about these index performance stuff, there's a backup document that protects you from that. Did you know that? That is this hell, that these company, investment firm and insurance firm and all these things, they're liable. Not only are they liable, they're liable to the federal regulator and the state regulator if they lied and they don't protect your money, okay? So given that said, it's just that people are not open-minded to the new ideas, to the new technology, the new product, the new things that are emerging in the marketplace. You owe it to yourself to say, you know what, I'm sick and tired of where I am. I want to learn new things. Compare. That's all I'm asking you guys to do, is being able to look at your retirement plan intelligently and decipher what is it that I want to do with my money. You want to grow money? When do I want have to have my money? And can my money, how can it double? And by the way, are the guaranteed that out there that can do phenomenal stuff? Yes, it can. Yes, it can, and you owe it to yourself. And don't have blindsided by just one financial firm, guys. Go research multiple. Don't get blindsided by one insurance firm. Go research multiple. That's what I'm saying. Being in the middle, I see what they all have. I came from all sides, so I know exactly what everybody has, and I know exactly how to help and guide them. My team and I are so excited, we didn't get voted by the Washington Business Journal for the fastest growing company for not doing something right. So, with that being said, I would love to have a candid, honest conversation with you one-on-one, or whether for you connecting with my folks, or just say, hey, Shirley, it's free advice, guys. It's no cost. I believe education should come at no cost. We do a lot of financial education, budgeting and finance, how to get out of debt, credit card, student education loan, all those kind of things. We're here to help. I'm excited. Until the next episode, remember what Shirley will always tell you. We rise by uplifting others. Just Google me and you will find me everywhere. Until next time.